how do we stay connected in an ever-evolving, stressful, technological, advanced, and comparison analysis world where everything is social media, where everything is the internet, where everyone is constantly in groups? That's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. So before we get started, thanks so much for being here. And I'm Anna. And one of the things that has always come easy to me has been my connection to myself. And not because I'm anyone special. I'm unique in my own way, yes. But if you're watching this now, you are like me as well. And no matter what has happened in your life, you can be connected to yourself. And how do we do that? There are a myriad of ways to do that. But one of the simplest ways of being connected to yourself and really feeling inner peace, really feeling it on the inside, is to actually be with yourself, to sit with yourself. Do not go on the phone when you feel like it has been a habit for so long. Do not go and do something externally when you feel like it is going to fix something for you. Instead, you can find time for yourself. What makes you feel that inner peace inside where nothing else can? And it can be something so subtle and so small that you have been putting off because you've allowed the busyness, the stress of work and everyone else to be in front of you. If you start there and work on these little steps day by day, your inner peace will grow, but also the connection that you have with yourself, and you'll be able to rely on yourself. You'll have that inner confidence, and this stress that we accumulate in our bodies, it's not going to feel so heavy, because the truth is you can move through anything. And when you are connected to yourself, it's so much easier to do that, to overcome obstacles and move through challenges. I want to give you a very simple exercise. If you're watching this, you can do this right now. If you watch this, you can do this another time. But this is going to help you open you up to realize that actually you can be connected to yourself at any time, and it's just a choice. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil, and what you're going to do in the middle of it, you're going to write, what makes me feel at peace? That's the question. And then you're going to brainstorm the places and the things and anything else that comes up where you feel at peace. And that's it. And I want you to get out of your head and into your body. So when I'm talking about what brings, what is the place, where do you feel at peace? And what I want you to focus on here is not what's going on in your head. I want you to actually pick up and notice what's going on in your body. And being at peace, feeling at peace, is when your body is relaxed. It's not when you're going 100 miles an hour and when you're tightened and when you're stressed out. No. So when you do this exercise, this brainstorm, if you see at any time that you're crouching when you're answering, this is a cue that this thing is not bringing you peace whatsoever. So put a big cross on it. If when you're writing something, you feel relief and like you haven't done that thing, or you haven't been, like for instance, you haven't meditating in so long, and it's like, like you get this, almost like this relief, because actually this is what you need. And then you're going to leave it. Your body holds the key to what brings you inner peace. It's not something in your head. It holds here. But of course, we have been conditioned to think that everything that we have is in our head, or if we don't do it one way, then how can we do it that way? I hate to break it to you, there's so many options, there's so many possibilities, and for you alone, you have your own unique way of being at peace with yourself. It's not in one specific situation. Of course, you can try different things, but at the end of the day, what brings you peace is the key and the most important. So this is a way to navigate it. This is a way to know for sure that what brings you peace is the correct answer, because your body will give you that answer. If it's stressed and you're like this as you're writing it down, then it's a key. That thing isn't for you. But if you feel relaxed when you're writing it down, then that's a cue that actually this thing does bring you inner peace. And then obviously the next steps is, what are you willing to do to reach that state where you are at peace with yourself? But please do not put pressure on yourself. Do not feel like you need to instantly gravitate towards it like you are perfectionist. No, that's not going to work. You need to actually be compassionate, give yourself a break, and take it step by step. And if you see something on there where when you write it, your body's like moving towards it, then yes, then that thing might be the next best thing, or that thing might be the one solution that you actually need to pick up again to feel connected to yourself as well as to be at peace. And then you can decide, what do you want to do? Do you want to implement it into your day? How do you want to do it? Those next steps are for you. But the key here is pay attention to your body and read the signs from there. If immediately you feel stressed that I have to do so much, no, that defeats the whole purpose of finding inner peace for yourself, feeling connected. So the key here is to make it as simple as possible for you, and then you can decide on what is that one thing to help you bring you back to yourself so that you experience more inner peace and less stress, less control, less trying to figure things out, less perfectionist, less anything that is currently bringing you all of these things at the same time. So let me know if this helps. I would love to know how you find this exercise and what you've done. If you take this and run with it, let me know how you get on.